Hello, DJTMNT here, and today I have a new video series. So, you can see I have this video on my computer, right? So, there are specific videos that, before I had my channel, I would different videos like toy hunts, or I'll talk about stuff like on my older phone, I had all sorts of toy hunts, and then my second phone, I talked about the season 2 trailer, I talked about the short trailer, I talked about a lot of stuff. So, but then my first phone I broke my first phone. I don't know how it happened, but in the second one, it just shut down. But the point is that now I don't really have a way to get those old videos back, which sucks. Especially the toy hunts, and like, I got into the season 2 trailer. That was a great video. I loved it, but I lost it. However, I'm thankful because some videos I would film were on my computer, so I still have some. So this is going to be a new series called Total Playback. So you might have seen some of them before, like toy hunts and stuff. So that I didn't film using this phone, like before I got this phone, before I had the channel, those are called Total Playbacks. They will be, I'll make their own playlist too, so you can see them. But they're videos that were before the channel, so this is going to be one of them, so you can see. So I'm going to give some context. So this video came out on March 1st, 2025, and that was when Toy Fair happened. So if you know, Toy Fair this year is coming up February 14th through 17th, so I'm going to have a few videos. Two of them will be Total Playbacks, and then one of them is going to be a prediction video where I'll guess about all the new stuff they'll show. Assuming Playmates is going to have a TMNT panel, because this is their last year with the license, so I'm like, we gotta have one more. Oh my gosh, it's sad. It really does suck, but I'm excited. I'm excited, because hopefully this year they'll be able to show the figures from last year. We'll get into it, so. This is the video I filmed. I'm thankful I used my computer other than my phone, because if I filmed on my phone, I wouldn't have this video, so. It's going to be a reaction to it, but then also I'm going to give commentary, like, context to some of the stuff. So, I filmed this last year. It's almost been a year, so I'm just going to film it. Pixel Dan, my goat, got this video. Dude, I want to talk about it real quick, because the day of Toy Fair last year, I woke up at like 9 in the morning, just like, okay, every 5 seconds I was checking, like, okay, is there a video yet? Is there a video yet? Is there a video yet? Like, I was so excited, like, come on, where is it? And then it came around like 10, so I was like, okay, yeah, so now I know when, like, the time it would be around. So before that, though, some pictures came out with some of the retro figures, some came out for the Play-Doh sets they'd be releasing, so all was building up for this video. Also something that the Playmates booth, so they had Toy Fair, because again COVID happened, so Toy Fair happened at the end of 2023, because usually it happens like in early spring, like March, February, around that time. However, after 2020 they stopped doing Toy Fair until 2023, but they had it in fall instead of early 2023 or 2024, so we didn't have a Toy Fair last year in 2024, so they brought it back in 2025. 2023 they showed the booth, they showed a few figures and stuff, but it wasn't a lot. And that's because it was with stuff from Tales of the TMNT. They weren't allowed to show yet, so I was like, this year, please show the entire booth, and they did. They just didn't show because there was one, I'll show you, there's different sections they had at Toy Fair, but one of the sections had the sewer spewer, and then another section had the figures, which some of them they weren't allowed to show because they were from season 2. Some of them were the Battle Arena figures, so they weren't allowed to show them yet. So I have a prediction video, but I'm also like, there's gonna be a new role play they might have released. I'll talk about it in that video, but this is like the spin attack ones that they're already out now. I might want to get the RAV ones, so it's pretty much weapons, but you see they have handles, so you can spin them around. I might get one, but we'll see. Maybe on an upcoming toy hunt I might get one, but. And you can even see, I was getting excited because I was looking at all the other stuff in the background, so. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Oh, that makes so much sense. Playmates endorsing violence. I love to see it. Also, so something about these, so you can see I have some history with this one. So you can see the box that they had on that display was for the Toot and Turtle Tots. The Toot and Turtle Tots look like this, right? However, they had different figures in that box. When I saw what they looked like over here, I was like, what the hell are those? But then I realized, oh, they're new, so I'm about to see that now. Oh, they're prototype. Oh, there's new ones, okay. Yeah, see how I knew that now, so. These I'm scared for. Let me see. So those, if you're familiar with the 2012 toy line, I'm happy how at this toy fair from 2025 brought back some cool like stuff they had from the 2012 line. So I'm happy for that. But one of the main things I'm on about is that the T-Sprints. I remember there was a picture that I saw after this that showed the T-Sprints. So it was the T-Sprints in a box like this. But after that, before that, we had these. So see, there's Mike and they had Donnie also. But I haven't heard anything about these. I don't know if they're coming out early this year or I do not know. But here's the thing. So these were shown off in 2023. Fall 2023 at Toy Fair. They didn't come out in 2024, but early 2025 around Easter they came out. So there's a possibility they could still come out. They're just not coming out yet, because it took them like at least a year and almost a year and a few months for those to come out. The sewer slams, but maybe they are canceled. I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't want them to. You see how excited I get, because I had the Mikey one specifically. I remember the Mikey one. They look bigger, like the size. They might be smaller, but they were like this. They were like very small, like kind of like the size of the turtle tots. I don't know where they are, but kind of like the size of them. They were small and they had their own little tracks and stuff. So, but dude, I'd be so disappointed if those get canceled. That would actually kind of that would piss me off. Those are my childhood, man. Oh, they have cards for those. Oh, dude. And then there's the sewer slams. Those piss me off though. Like, I wish I would. I don't think I recorded my reactions to opening them, even if I did have the videos. But I kept getting Mikey and Donnie over and over, and these were only released for Easter, so I didn't have much time to get them all. But I want to Leo the most, and I never got him. That made me so upset. But they're still cool. Still cool, man. The mystery capsules. So, a few differences is that you can't really tell, but the shell is painted brown, but the actual shells are green. They had colored ooze in the original ones, but this is a prototype from Toy Fair, so they are going to differ from the actual ones we see. So they turned out like a full green instead of brown. And the ooze you get in every one of these is green. But in the original ones, I'm guessing it would correspond with the color. So if you got Mikey, it would be orange, or if you got Raph, it would be red. So also, I want to say, so if you see here is the 80s sewer lair, which I'm happy for people who like it. But there's two things. One, it was Amazon exclusive, and I love to hunt for stuff, so I don't really like going online and buying it. If I have to, then like okay, but most of the time I like to hunt. It reminds me of my childhood when I would go and get Turtles toys, so it kind of has that nostalgia for me. So I'm like, I refuse to do online, but if I have to, then I'm like, what am I gonna do? I got to. But like, this is what they showed next, but I was paying attention to this. It looks like it's the Pet Turtle playset, but I didn't know that yet. So I was like, oh, is that new? Is that? Oh my gosh, I was so excited for it. But look, you'll see it too, cause look. Wait, what's that? Oh, there's a new playset for Tails. I wasn't paying any attention to this. I am if I had some of the retro figures, I'd want this though. Oh, it's a turtle. It is a turtle, yes. Oh, that's cool. And also, they blacked out the characters, which I find funny because, well, the turtle playset and the sewer spear came out before the figures even came out, so it's kind of funny. But the Battle Arena figures are the ones that are on this box, so now we know that. But it's funny to think, because I was like, oh, what? Who are they though? And it's obviously the turtles, and looks like Bebop and Rocksteady. I am. So here's the thing. I kind of wanted to get this, but then I was like, nah, I don't have room for it. Like over there, like I just don't have much room for it. It's like, I kind of regret it, because this might be the last Mutant Mayhem playset we get from Playmates, and that's gonna suck. Might even be the last playset we get ever from Playmates. We did get the pop-up playset on Amazon, but again, like I said, I don't do online shopping, I try to hunt. Also, it's a cardboard, and it comes with the head dropping turtles. I don't really need any of it. The playset looks cool, it's just I don't really want it. But then I saw this, I was like, I might get it, and I was like, and then my local store didn't sell it, so I was like, okay, at this point, I'm not gonna get it, period. My other store, I only saw it once. I've only seen this one time. I haven't seen it at all. So I think it got clearanced already, because I saw online it was clearanced, and it's not at any of my stores, so I might have missed my chance to get the last Playmates playset, which is sad, but... And then you can see over here, because they're not going to show it in the video, but there's the sewer spewer. So it looks like it was a lighter green than the actual sewer spewer, which is dark green, so... Oh, what the hell is that vehicle? These also, I think, got clearanced. I saw them at my local store, because for a while, my local Target didn't sell the vehicles, the figures. But then, like, at the end of last year, they started selling them, so like, oh, I saw these two. I also didn't want to get them, even though these are also ones they brought back from 2012. They had these from the 2012 toy line, but I think those got clearance too. With hindsight, knowing that these probably are going to be some of the last vehicles, I'm like, that hurts. I have these two though. So, there's the vehicle. They might make more. I also have a prediction for some more vehicles, but that will be a video I'm hoping to release on February 7th. I'll be getting my video together. That's when it will come out on February 7th. My predictions for what they'll show at Toy Fair. Then the next week, February 14th, will be when I get to react to what they've shown. Kind of like how this. And just to be safe, I'll film my reaction with this, and I'll film my reaction with my computer, just to make sure I don't lose the reaction. It will be on YouTube too, hopefully, but you never know. So there we go. I don't know if that's coming out still. There's so much stuff. And I was stressing too, man. Like, after the video, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go broke, man. They brought back flingers too. Yes, they did. So I still need to get the flingers. I'm kind of tempted to get all 4 of them, but I'm gonna try to get Raph first. And then if they go on clearance, or if I want more, I'll get the other 3. But again, budget. I have to keep a budget, so. They brought back flingers. And I'll show you when I get to my 2012 collection video. Whenever we reach the subscriber goal, I'll figure that out. Or on the anniversary of the 2012 series, because I actually made a video showing all my 2012 stuff for the 13th anniversary last year. But again, my old phone was messed up, so I didn't get to upload it, which sucks. But in a way, I'm kind of happy for that, because that showed me I have to post my videos on YouTube so that they can live on. So I'm kind of grateful for that, because it kind of gave me the confidence to upload videos and make the channel. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise, I guess. But I have my Mikey one too from 2012. That is cool. They look a little weird, but okay. I'll still get one. Damn. Oh, we can see all the figures. Oh, how naive you were, man. So next they're going to show the figures, and I can't tell you how excited I was for this toy fair, because I was like, we're finally going to get to see the figures, man. We're going to see Wave 2 of the High School Turtles and those new mutants from the video games. So that was going to be a wave. We're going to see some new characters for Season 2, which I was excited for. And then some more Mutant Mayhem figures. I was like, oh my gosh, what are they going to reveal? And then I hear this. I saw little people. I did see a few spoilers. So that meant I wasn't allowed to see them, because they weren't allowed to give pictures or show videos of them yet. So you'd think I would have learned that from the last Toy Fair, where they weren't allowed to show figures from Season 1, but apparently not. I at least thought they were gonna be like 2 different places. So like one of the panels was gonna have the old figures and some of the new ones coming out, and then the second one would have the Season 2 figures that weren't allowed to be shown. So I thought they would have done that. They did that with the Mutant Mayhem one from 2023 from Toy Fair, but I guess they didn't do it this time. They did show the shell spinning ones, which is cool. Those are coming out now at Walmart and Target. They're just showing up. I might get a full set of those. We'll see. And I find it funny because even when he's filming, he's trying to block this. This is where you can kind of see him, because there's one of the figures right there on card. But you can see Pat, my guy, trying to cover up the figures. He ain't slick. You always see Muckman right there and Joe Eyeball, right? And then there's Toka, so he's not slick. They're gonna slip in. Oh, see, there they are. I don't want to reveal them too much. I might give some karma and bad luck to for the next toy fair. They may not show the figures. They might get canceled. So I did see a post that said Playmates is still planning to release the figures or some figures. So I'm not gonna show them just for good luck. I'll show them after they're revealed and when they come out, if I want or I'm allowed to. But I see some. I see some. You ain't slick, Pat. I saw some. I did see some, and the next video after this I filmed was of my reaction to those and what they looked like. But Pixel Dan actually censored some of them, so I mean he has to. I mean we weren't allowed to show them yet. Something similar happened recently with the G.I. Joe crossovers, which aren't allowed to be shown. So that sucks, but there's reasons why, and they're probably gonna show it at Toy Fair anyway. So we don't gotta wait that long. Damn, some of the last figures though, I'm happy. So like they skip over it and then get to this part because the Shellraiser got I think that got clearance as well along with the mute module. So I wish I got this because it was $40. The vehicles are going up in price to like $45, $50. So I should have got it while I could, but because I did grow up with the Shellraiser. I don't remember it a lot, but I do remember having it, which sucks because I could have gotten that. That was a perfect reissue that I could have gotten, but I didn't get it. And this I'm excited for because we had Chrome Dome, Worm, and Scaletail. Anthrax also was in this wave too, so we know those characters are from the short film in season 2. So hopefully they'll get figures because I've seen leaks, but we'll have to see what Playmates officially says about that. So, and there's Anthrax right there. And then I don't think it's a leak, but I've seen on if you go on Walmart's website and you search in Ninja Turtles, you'll just check online. I'd say check, it says where you can shop and check your local store, and then it'll have categories of what's at your store. If you go on the different categories, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, you keep going, you'll start to see some 2012 characters, like 2012 Leo, 2012 Shredder, 2012, but there's some characters like Splinter, Dog Pound, Fish Face, there's some, I even think Tiger Claw was one of them. I talked about that in a video that was on my old phone, like, there was some of those listings, so they might be reissued soon, so. But then again, we'll have to see at Toy Fair. There's some of them. See, look, Splinter's right there, so they must be planning to reissue him. But he has not come out yet. Got my boys. I can't wait to get the new ones if I am able to, because I've learned in this world I can't get excited for stuff because they can just cancel it. So what I was even wanting to do is because they canceled Tails. I was like, okay, I want to get some of the retro figures. One, the way they sell them is crap. They are very bad at that. Like, tell me the last time you saw a Casey Jones or a Mutagen Man from the 80s line, or even Rat King, or any of the Sewer Sport Turtles, the 80s ones. You have not. When's the last time you saw them? Like, they have not been in stock for months. Because last time I went to Walmart, I saw, I think, Scaletail and Chrome Dome, the retro ones. They just came out last year. I saw them at my store. That was one of the last toy hunts I filmed on my other phone, too. Back in September, so. Or I think it was October. But that's the last time I saw any 80s figures. So, these do not get produced as much, which is interesting. I see the 2012 ones every once in a while. They're pretty good. And then the Mute Mayhem and Tails ones are good as well. But their distribution, especially internationally, like, some figures are hard to get. And that's not fair. Alright. I think they showed the booth, because they didn't even show anything last year. Like, they didn't have to show the figures, but they could have shown it. W Pixel Dan, though, because he's been able to show, he's shown a lot of, I'm broke, I'm cooked. He has been able to show a lot of the booths for, like, the 2012 series, Rise of the TMNT, and then the newest iteration, so. And that is it. So, the next video I had was when it's a minute and 18 seconds where I went over my predictions. Like, I was predicting the figures. That will be another video, though, so. But yeah, that was my reaction to, all of the stuff they revealed at Toy Fair in 2025. And I'll be planning to do my reaction to 2026 his booth, and Playmates will hopefully show some new stuff, some new figures. Because Season 2's figures hopefully are going to be coming out, so we'll get back on that. But until next time, DJTMNT out. Bye!